Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, welcome. So in today's video, we are going to be testing out the brand new Kosas skincare foundation. Back-to-back foundation videos. I know, your girl is on it. I told you guys in my last video, I think that skincare foundations are going to be the next big thing because everybody's just loving their natural skin these days. I'm here for it, as long as it doesn't cling to texture, pores, make me oily, slide off my face, you know. No pressure. We are going to keep it short and sweet today. If you guys want to see me test out the brand new Kosas skincare foundation, then please keep watching. Alrighty babe, this might be a little bit repetitive because I did the same thing in the last video, but we are going to prep the skin first because skin prep with these skincare foundations is super important. I'm using my Ultra Repair Cream Moisturizer that I used in my last video because she has been good to me. Feels so good on the skin. So I was getting ready to put on my sunscreen, as we do, because we gotta protect the skin, and I noticed that this foundation has SPF 25! If you haven't seen my last video, you guys know I was like, how are these skincare loving foundations, but they don't have sunscreen? So this foundation is coming for the other two's next already. Not saying you can't put sunscreen on first and then a foundation with sunscreen because you have to like reapply it and stuff, but I'm not gonna put it in today because I don't want like double layers. I don't want like double layers of sunscreen on my face for right now because sometimes that can be a little bit heavy. So I'm going to do my eyebrows real quick, speed this up, and then we'll get into the skin. I want to listen to some music while I've got the brows on. Alright, that's as good as it's gonna get today. I don't know, don't judge the brows. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the skin. We're gonna prep using the same primer I used the last time because I know that with these skincare foundations, you need something gripping, but I'm not gonna use anything smoothing or pore filling on my skin because I want to see how this foundation appears on actual textured skin. My skin is prepped, so we're gonna go ahead and with the foundation. Like I said, this is the Kosas foundation. This is supposed to be a medium coverage foundation and it has clean ingredients. If you have not used Kosas before, they pride themselves in being a clean brand, which means they don't formulate their products with anything that is harmful to the skin. I don't really gravitate towards clean makeup like that. I don't really care. Now, I shouldn't say that because it's my face, but the truth of the matter is, if I like it, I like it. I don't go out of my way to find a clean foundation, but if I like a clean foundation, it might be a game changer for me. So we're gonna try her out. It says that it is skincare powered, so it has hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, peptides. It's supposed to make your skin look better and be good for your skin over time. Okay, so here we go. That's the claims. I know that was super quick, but I'm just ready to put this foundation on my face. I got mine in the shade light medium neutral olive. So I think for today's video, we're gonna do one side with a sponge and one side with a brush, and then we will see which one looks better. So I'm going to start out with one pump. Ooh, she might be a little bit light. Glad that I went with this one and not the lighter one I was going to get. Okay. I kind of want to use one pump for the whole face first and see what we think about the coverage, because sometimes I can be a little too heavy-handed and I know that. So let's be a little bit more cautious here. I'm gonna take a sponge. This is the L'Oreal sponge. This is a throwback for me because I used to use this sponge when I was in college and I was obsessed with it. So we're gonna start with this side and blend it in. It's a little bit more yellowy than my neck is, but again, that's like the common thing people have been saying about it. It kinda, does it oxidize? I think this oxidizes a little bit. That is what one side looks like with the sponge. Now let's go in with the brush and then we'll compare both sides. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm gonna say I think I like the sponge better. I think I got a little bit more even coverage with the sponge. So let me go in with a little bit more. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's wrong with me and my skin. I hate this. Oh my gosh. Okay, hate is a strong word, but I was like really hoping. Let me zoom you guys in really quick. I know that I can be quite the drama queen, but these foundations look horrible on my skin. I have not tried this foundation out, so this is like a first time review on it, but do you see right here? It's like I put the same amount of everything, but it kind of like the foundation was like lifting right here. Around my mouth right here, not good. Like right in here, it's emphasizing my smile line. On my nose, you see? Patchy. Patchy. Let me put some more on. My nose is not even getting covered. I don't even know what to say. I really don't know what to say right now. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just feel like this looks so like patchy. It's not evenly covering my face, and it's kind of peeling a little bit, and I don't know why, because I didn't really put anything. Oh my gosh, it's like coming. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry if I seem so dramatic, but this is like a genuine first impression of how this foundation is sitting on my skin. I don't even know how to fix this. It's hella patchy. It is clinging to, you know, my texture around my mouth and everything, like around my smile lines. I hope that this foundation is one of those that like is better as it sits on your skin, because sometimes foundations start off kind of scary and then they get better as you go. So let's go ahead and add some stuff to this. I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild makeup contour stick to bronze up the face. Like the more I stare at it, the more I'm like, okay, but my nose is, yeah, your girl on her nose is not working. Okay, new foundation on my skin. What do you think?
Just doesn't look right.
Right. Okay. Thanks. We're gonna go in now with some concealer, and I'm going in with my Catrice True Skin Concealer. I love this concealer. I think it's so skin-like and natural, but it also gives good coverage, and it doesn't look cakey on me. I love it. Okay, we're gonna go in with some blush. I got a new one, actually. Well, it's not new, it's a new color. I got the Patrick Ta She's a Doll, like, you know those, the duos. Look how cute this is. We're gonna dip into that for some added color. Oh, I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face now using the Cupcake Huda Beauty powder, which is my favorite. This powder also like fixes a lot of problems, like it smooths everything. So even if I don't use a pore filling primer like I did not today, it will make me look smooth. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and set the face. I'm praying that this will be one of those foundations that looks better when you spray it and once you have everything on. I'm praying right now. Okay, here we go. Pop on some mascara really quick while that is drying. And we're going in with this volume booster from Essence. It's a lash primer. I actually kind of like this. It's a good little option if you don't want to spend the money on the Lancome Sales Booster. And oh, this is L'Oreal Telescopic, best mascara on this planet Earth. I've used this for a long time. All right, so it is time to look in the mirror for the big reveal and see what we think about the foundation. I feel like on camera it's translating pretty well, and I also feel like I went ahead and made the shade work for me, so I think that if I were to continue wearing this, I think the shade is fine. I can say it is not heavy feeling on the skin. There's not a whole lot of shine on the skin either. I know that a lot of these skincare foundations have been very illuminating and glowy and light reflecting, and I don't think this claims to be that. It's like a satin finish. It doesn't have a glowy, luminous finish to it, which you might actually like if you are oily, because I know the other foundations, they were pretty glowy and not everybody likes that. This foundation did not sit on my nose at all. Like it was patchy. It was like on one side, but it wasn't on the other, and it wasn't even. It has a thick consistency, but I wouldn't say it's as thick as the Charlotte Tilbury foundation is, but it kind of is in the middle of the NARS and the Charlotte Tilbury, so kind of like a normal thickness, if you will. But now we're going to look in the mirror and we're gonna really see what this looks like. The foundation looks so heavy over here, like on my texture. So around my mouth looks really dry, and then like right here pores are emphasized, which, you know, we can fix that with pore filling primer. That's not a worry at all. Let me zoom you guys in. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to tell, but okay, so I turned the sharpness up on my camera so you guys can see what we're looking like, because I know that it can be really difficult to see the texture that I'm talking about sometimes. So this side actually doesn't look horrible, but it is heavy right here in the pore area. Kind of just see around my mouth right here, it is super dry. Like it's kind of like clinging a little bit. This is the side that I'm talking about. Okay, all this texture is not the fault of the foundation. That's my fault. I don't know what's going on, but it's clinging to texture, but it's clinging in a dry way to texture. And I did not even set my face with powder under here. So imagine if I would have set my face with powder under here, on top of the fact that it already looks kind of dry. I don't like it. I know sometimes through the camera you guys can't really tell like what things are looking like or what I'm talking about, but as somebody who is very serious about her base routine, I like for my skin to look as smooth as possible no matter what kind of coverage that I'm wearing, and these foundations are just not up to par for me. When I wear a foundation, I want my skin to look as smooth as possible. I don't want it to look dry. I don't want it to look cakey. I don't want it to look the way that these foundations are looking on my skin, and I know it's possible because I achieve it all the time with some of my favorite foundations. So I'm glad that I was able to bring you guys this review. Unfortunately, I don't even think I'm going to be reaching for this. I will just say this doesn't look horrible, but it's not the best that my skin has ever looked at. Let me dial back and not be so dramatic. It doesn't look horrible, but it does look dry on my skin. I was so excited about this foundation, and for me to put it on and for me to have this kind of feelings towards it, I'm so sad. That's it for this video, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also turn on your post notifications so you can be notified every single time I post a video. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for sitting here and watching this go down. I'm sorry if it's not the result that you wanted. It's not the result that I wanted, but nonetheless, I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.